The beauty of being Brett Blubber Keane is this.
Welcome to our educational series, Understanding Brett Keane, or How to Spot the Sociopath in Our Midst. One of the characteristics of the sociopathic personality is what we call the parasitic lifestyle. Brett Keane is a parasite, living off the efforts of others. He's a lazy deadbeat who hasn't had a job in many years. Brett Keane has one marketable skill, which is lying, which could be useful in the advertising field if one had the baseline intelligence to work in that field, which, sadly, Brett does not. Brett's one foray into the world of employment ended in disaster. He signed on at the Festus McDonald's. He wasn't smart enough to handle complicated orders and would often eat a portion of the meals himself to simplify things. When customers complained, he would push them outside and lock the door so they couldn't speak to the manager. He tried to explain his behavior by claiming that he had done nothing wrong and was in fact the victim of a conspiracy by some shadowy figure he called the Amazing Atheist. He was fired on the spot. Brett found his gravy train when he met and married Dawn. He sends her out to work at a restaurant to put food on the table for the family, while he sits home and plays Warcraft and makes videos. Yes, Dawn's the breadwinner in that family, and that's just fine with Brett. And if you believe the nonsense he puts forth about being a writer, just listen to his spoken English. For example, instead of contradict, he says counterdict. The reason he speaks that way is not that he doesn't know any better, but because he doesn't care about words. But words are the tools of the trade for a real writer. Brett's not a writer. His self-published books are a scam operation. And now that you understand that Brett Keane is a deadbeat and a parasite on society, you know a little bit more about Brett Keane.